Hey YouTube, this is Southern Prepper 1 and welcome to Boots on the Ground. If you have anything you could offer, you can send it to Southern Prepper 1, the number 1, Southern Prepper 1 at yahoo.com. It'd be greatly appreciated. Got a really late start today on Boots on the Ground. I've been talking to a few people that just needed a friend. So it was good I was there. You need to make sure in your life, if you come across someone that just needs someone to have them talk to, you need to be available to them. People are looking for kindness. This whole lockdown thing has pushed everyone into their own little bubble, and people are affected by it. That's why I think I'm getting so many emails of people that are just lonely. They have no one to talk to, no one to share anything with. I need to do a video, and I actually did a video. I don't know if I'm going to load it. Pray that I get some guidance if I need to load that video or not. I think the devil, gets into my head and says, "No, you don't need to load that one." Pray for some guidance for me. Let me get right into Boots on the Ground. A man from Anderson, South Carolina, not far from me, sent a picture of a muffin. He just bought it from the Spinks, opened it up, and there was white mold on it. Just another indicator that the supply chain, something's wrong, something's going on. These people were on vacation, actually coming down near me, and they had a breakage, and I think it's either their RV or their camper. I think their camper broke something, no parts available. Manufacturer's going to have to make the part and then send it to them so they can get up and running again. Another trucker broke down along the highway, a part that's normally carried by the serviceman that comes to him. Serviceman came to him and says, "Nope, I normally carry a couple of those parts, small little part." So, major expense. They're going to have to call a huge wrecker, get the tractor trailer end out of there, bring another truck in to hook up the load and let that guy go on his way. One small little part. It's thousands of dollars and lots of inconvenience for everyone. I'm going to quote from this person. "Wow, it is just now hitting here in Central Texas. Eggs, $7.52 for 18 count and no brown eggs available." This person, "I work in the medical field and there's a nationwide shortage of IV Ativan and similar medication. These are life-saving medicine for people suffering from seizures and withdrawal from alcohol. My hospital system has sent out several emails with severe restrictions to when they are allowed to be given to patients." More medical. Houston, "At the end of my 6-month lease is going to be in September 30th. Renewal is 30% higher for the lease. So to lock it in now, this is a $900 increase." The person said, "I'm not doing it." This is between Houston and Austin. "Saw fields of dead corn stalks. I presume it's because of the heat wave. Maybe it is. Maybe it's field corn that's going to be harvested for animals. I don't know. But thank you for that report." Also, fewer trucks containing goods. Mostly they're seeing oil well pipes and large equipment for the oil fields. But overall, the numbers of trucks on the interstate is greatly reduced in their area. This person on Northwest Austin, "They closed on the sale of my house on Friday. Huge relief." And they said further stuff about the real estate market. They're saying now very few homes are selling. Current listings not getting any showings. Price reductions and no bidding war. Before there's bidding wars. Now some places of the country are still hot, but some have definitely cooled off to the point of no traffic. This is an update. This person reported about the huge increase in coal. But their place where they bought them was able to get another source. They switched it, and they got a better price. So now it's only $350 a ton. It's still $85 more than they paid last year. But also, they don't have the higher prices for wintertime. Wintertime comes, he said the prices will definitely go up. So that was some sort of good news. This is East Tennessee. "I live on a busy highway, and recently traffic is way down and a lot less semis. My grandparents left a few days ago for Myrtle Beach. They were taking I-40. Unbelievable how low traffic was. He is a retired semi driver of 40 plus years, so he has a lot of experience, and he is saying way down. They were like we were the only ones on the road." He said very low on semis, and this comes from a semi driver with 40 years of experience. Thank you. This guy, this is catastrophic for him, because all he really said was "no Folgers coffee, South Georgia Walmart, just now, 0. If you need something like coffee, you make sure you stock it. In New England this past spring, various power companies contracted with a third party to place manual power onto manual power lines, fuses at each transformer on the primary lines. Why was this done? I don't know. Maybe more lightning protection, or was it to protect the transformers? Transformers right now are in very high demand. This is Panama City Beach, Florida. This is the local grocery store, Winn-Dixie Pharmacy. They were just robbed. It was a professional job. They came down through the roof and cleaned out the pharmacy. Chicago police are no longer allowed to chase people on foot just for running away. So criminals, if you see a cop, just run away, and I guess they can't chase you. This is from a North Carolina sheriff's deputy. He works in the sheriff's office. About 100 people are employed by the sheriff's department. Manpower is critical. I'll just say that again. Manpower is critical. Can't find competent staff to work in the detention center. They have a state-of-the-art facility, and sometimes they have federal inmates there. They need minimum of 7 officers to work it. They're working it with 3 officers. That is insanity. That's just asking for trouble. Half of the criminal investigation division of this sheriff's department are leaving within weeks. People are leaving. First of all, they're burned out. Secondly, they're getting better jobs in other places, or they're leaving law enforcement to take private sector jobs. They said the patrol division is decimated. Can't properly secure the courthouse. All neighboring agencies, law enforcement agencies in the neighbors, counties, cities, also very short. They said the pay is low, crime has exploded, and few see any incentive to press on as morale is in the basement. He went on to say that you are 100% responsible for your safety and security. Do not take that lightly. You are responsible for it. This is Kroger in West Virginia. They bought a bag of romaine lettuce. It was Best by July 1st. They bought it on the 24th of June. On the 25th of June, they opened it up. It was black and slimy. Look at your produce very carefully. They also bought 2 boxes of wine. It rang up $1 more than the shelf price. Didn't notice till I got home. So they wanted you to know, check your prices. Central Texas. This is the increased rate of electricity. Rates have increased. They're also doing more fees. They also have changed how they're calculating the way of electricity generated on our solar panels. I think they have 28 solar panels, so they get a buyback, and they've reduced what they're paying. So if you have one of those systems, be careful. If you haven't bought one of those systems, don't do it. Call me. I'll explain why. Send me an email to southernprepper1@yahoo.com. This is also a lady down in Florida. This is her 3rd notice of increase for electricity. She says she's keeping her thermostat in Florida on 80 during the summertime to lessen her bill. This is in Australia, and they're on the very outskirts of Sydney. This could be any city inside the United States. Let me read it. Many people are struggling, and increasingly so. Petrol, gasoline is at a record high. Supermarkets, prices are increasing continually. The cost of electricity is rising by around 20%. That's just a new increase they got. There has been a mortgage interest rate rising, and it's been rising numerous times in the last 3 months, and it's going to continue to rise. His mortgage is up $100 a month just on this increase. Egg shortage, little toilet paper on shelves. Rents are rising for many people, and there's a rental crisis. He goes into hospital problems. They got rid of a lot of workers because they wouldn't comply with certain regulations. Ambulance service, very slow and problematic. Also, now they're getting the 4th. You need to get a 4th one over there. Also, this person knew a person that pulled their child out of school. Now they're homeschooling because they are afraid that this might be given to their child with no permission from the parents. When you're scared of that, you're not living in a good society. This person is living in the Carolinas living in the Carolinas right now, and they're near the beach. And they are saying that there's definitely fewer campers, fewer RVs in their area, down from last year. This is from a dental surgeon, and he's up north, and he talks and he picks the brains of all his patients, trying to find out what's going on in their life, what's going on in their business, at their job. So he gets a lot of information. He says a lot of people are saying that the troubles are coming, and are fearful. He also said he talked to one person that's a supervisor, and there's that trains, electric trains that go in from DC, they go into Baltimore, very important for commuters for work. And 4 out of the 6 electric trains are in the shop because of spare parts are no longer available, and they're trying to wait for them to get brought to them so they can get these locomotives. So right now they have 2 trains. If these 2 trains go down, I would say it would be catastrophic for commuting into the Washington, D.C. area and the Baltimore area. He also said, get your teeth fixed now. He's a dental surgeon. He knows. Get your teeth fixed. This is from an Amazon Flex driver. And a Flex driver is a person that uses their own vehicle and delivers Amazon products. And the workload is way down. They're not having the amount of packages, and they're actually not working as hard, and they're not making money because they don't get the contracts. They have a board, I guess, they pick from. They also said at the Amazon warehouse yesterday, dozens of trucks and vans just sitting empty, and the warehouse itself was so quiet you could hear a pin drop. They also said that Amazon reported a 4% drop in business on the 4th quarter. This person went to Dollar General in Monrovia, Indiana. 5 of the 7 products were priced higher when he checked out, than what was printed on the shelf. And he asked about that, and their point blank answer was there's no workers to change the tags. No workers to change the tags. You all know about Rogers Communication, the outage in Canada. It could happen in the United States any day. Make sure you have cash. Make sure you have a lot of plans done so this won't affect you as much. Let's go into this man is self-employed. He repairs and replaces hardwood basketball courts. He's been in business 10 years. His cost is going up so fast. He is now, instead of a 10% deposit, he's requiring a 50% deposit before he does the work for you. He has been hit with a 300% increase in wood costs since last summer. He's now waiting 3 months to get supplies and materials to do his jobs. Paint, custom paint for all the high schools and colleges that he replaces their gym floors for. He has to now mix by hand and try to get the custom colors when before he could just order it. If he waits for the order, the floor would be just sitting for months extra. So he's doing that now to get the job finished. He said he's going to sell this fall, sell his business, and retire early because it's just too stressful to own a small business. So there you go, a little abbreviated. Thank you for sending things in. Just keep prepping and keep preparing. Thanks for watching.